so just a few minutes left here. We are going to do a daily debate. Right, Ghost? How do we explain this daily debate that we're doing?
Well, we start off by saying today's daily debate, the question for MMA Junkie Radio, with plenty of last-minute changes to big UFC events in recent history, including this week's UFC 226. When do you guys order a UFC pay-per-view? Is it as soon as it becomes available, a week out, after the weigh-ins, or the day of the event? George, you start off.
I know. You know, I felt like I was talking about this earlier, but my way of doing it is the day of the event for sure. I don't wait till the very end because I don't want a log jam, and the next thing you know, I'm missing part of the intros or any part of the fight. So it's usually a sweet spot of about 2 hours before the show. By then, I'm convinced. I don't need that last main event on Fox to convince me. I've already made up my mind by the time I've seen the card and we've talked about the card. So for me, it's the day of the event, about 2 hours before, just to be a little bit more specific. How about you, Dan?
I'm bad, man. I wait till the last minute. I usually wait till the Rogan guy and the Dana White guy are yelling at the TV, and then after that it was just two bald guys because one of them went bald. And now I don't think any of the bald guys yell before the pay-per-view events, but usually right before the pay-per-view event, I'm a last-minute procrastinator.
I used to be the guy that would order it right after the press conference. That usually got me going. People going back and forth there.
The one announcing the selling of the tickets, or the one on Fight Week?
The one on Fight Week.
Okay.
But then I got stung too many times by it, so now I end up being the guy that usually orders it around 10 a.m. the day of.
Yeah. So we all have to get past the weigh-ins and I guess any last-minute hiccups is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. Almost 900 of you voted, and this is how it went down. 88%, overwhelming, probably the most overwhelming yet, said the day of the event. 7% after the weigh-ins, 4% as soon as it's available, 1% a week out. So what does that tell the UFC, by the way?
You better stack these cards.
You better stack these cards, and you may want, because if anything falls out, people are waiting until the final to decide, am I going to the movies? Am I going to an amusement park? Am I taking the family to the beach? To a nice dinner? They're looking for their options, and they're waiting until the very end. But if you stacked it nicely, order that pizza, get some beer out of the fridge, and let's have some fun. All right, there you have it. That's the Daily Debate, brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team.